Hi there, how are you? Welcome to your reading. This is Evee, your Divine Goddess V6. I hope this finds you well. Listen, I know a lot of us have been under a lot, and I felt the need to come on and hopefully find some spirit messages for you that you can use that pertains to you, that sort of thing. And we'll just begin, okay? I was gonna dedicate this reading, most of it, to All Things Intuitive, whose light tools I have. I've acquired a lot of light tools from her, and I just adore her. All Things Intuitive. So I'm going to incorporate some other decks in here as well, but primarily I'll be using my light tools from her, okay? So let's begin with some charms, which is also going to have some charms from All Things Intuitive as well. And this reading is going to be an update for you, and it could be a lost connection, it could be not, but definitely it's a soul connection, a deep soul connection. And yeah, twin flame connection if this one pertains to you. All right, so we'll go from there and we'll see where spirit guides us. Okay, so we'll get some charms and get a handful and see what spirit messages we would get as a preview. All right, for the person watching. So take a deep breath, and spirit, allow me to receive the highest messages for the person watching. All right. C just came out, it just jumped out, it looked like. And let's see what we have. We have C came out, and it kind of landed on top of the hidden truth, which is like a cup, all right? And C could stand for a cup. Yeah, I guess we'll receive some messages that's going to feed into the truth of things and where things are. We also have, what is this? What is this? Oh, it's a horse. So for those of you into horses, for those of you who has a horse for your, perhaps your Chinese astrology sign, or this could be your totem animal, a horse, fierce, stable, beautiful, and free, so free. That's what I just got from this. Oh wow, we have a couple more charms, you guys. All right, so let's see. We have, I'll post the letters in the comment, the first comment line, okay? We have Q, core, we have cool, cooler. Someone's hot. And let's see, coon in cooler. Someone has to cool off before they see you. Cools. We have, let's see, what else do we have? Oh my god, you guys, we have school. I was wondering if we had school. Someone is learning a lot in your connection, a schooler. Someone's getting schooled. And I heard for some of you spiritual laws and a spiritual education and their spiritual gifts. That's what I just heard for some of you. Okay, so charm-wise, we also have I can. Wow. The ability to learn, the ability to be taught, the ability to come through to attain their divinity. I can. Wow. And this person, I feel, has reached their level of self-love, of self-esteem. All right. Eno. Wow. I didn't even see that there. How weird. Eno. So if some of you are into music, there's Brian Eno. Yeah, that's what I just heard. And then one, you are the one for them. Schooled one, schoolered one, scholared one. Wow. And done. Dunner. Yep. Oh, wait, there's another charm here, you guys. This is a tree of life. And I don't know, I just heard for some, the book, The Giving Tree came into mind just now. okay? If that resonates for some of you. Yeah, the Giving Tree from, I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. Anyway, yeah. And what else? Yeah, so, ooh, my head's really light. Yep, I can, a horse, and the Tree of Life. Your person, I feel, is in positive states. A positive state of prosperity and abundance, that they can do this, that they're receiving all that they can to have their dreams come true. Whoop. And yeah, they're filling up their Sephiroths in the Tree of Life, their energy centers, okay? And a horse, as said. All right, let's begin. Wow. That was really cool. Okay, let me put this aside, and I will do that. All right, so let's take a deep breath. And I hope you had a glass of water, because it has a tendency to keep things loose for you, okay? And Spirit, allow me the highest messages for the person watching. Spirit, where is this person at? What is the general vibe of this person? I'm going to grab a few, you guys, from a couple of other decks, not just this one. The Emperor just showed up in this deck in reverse. Spirit, where is this person at? Wow, okay, there's one. We have emotional loss. All right, that's number 5. And I'm going to take one from here. Emotional loss, number 5. Yeah, this person's heart's been open. And they're becoming enlightened through this emotional loss. Wow, yeah. This card just bounced back out. It's making your person more resilient. This enlightenment is actually balancing out this emotional loss your person's feeling, okay? Yes, it's making them trust in the process that they're under this. Oh, my head's really light. It's spinning. So this person has learned to listen. Notice the cochlea. This is that Fibonacci sequence out of those sconce. Oh, I cannot remember what these creatures are called. They're sea creatures. They're kind of, I think they're sea anemones. Is that what they're called? But it has this cochlea, and it reminds me of the ear, the cochlea cell thing in your, in a person's ears that they can hear. I feel like this person is able to hear what they were supposed to learn through this emotional loss, and therefore is becoming enlightened. And where to go? I put that card back. Oh, they were enlightened to know their truth. Wow, I put that card back. I didn't mean to do that. How weird. Wow. Okay, so Spirit, there's new beginnings involved for your person, all right? Wow, my head is really light. I feel this person excited as well, though they're feeling bummed, all right? It's almost like, falling down, and then it's like, oh, no, you don't. Come back up. It's like catching something that's falling through the water, and you're kind of cupping it and bringing it back up. That's what I just saw. Wow, my head's really light. Oh, no place like home. Look at where they're headed. Wow. And no place like home. I mean, no doubt that's, you, but this person has to go home to themselves first, all right? I really feel the need to reiterate that. Yeah, there's a lot of steps they're coming through in order to reach their new beginning and their new chapter, but I forgot what I was going to say. Your person is going to need to take all their focus in order to, because they're so entrenched right now, with this emotional loss and enlightenment, coming into the new door of things in their life. This person is, I'm hearing they're captured. They are just, they're focused. There's focus. They're focused only on their emotional loss and their enlightenment. This is all they see. This is where all their attention is going. Yeah, wow. This is cultivating your person's deep knowing. All right. So chances are you guys are in separation. I'm feeling massive separation energies here. And yeah, a lot of solitude energy, a lot of hermit energy. This person is under construction in the best of ways. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, my head's really light. Yeah, okay, so Never Ending Story was on the bottom. All right, that adds up to a 37 and adds up to a 10, which is about endings and beginnings. Your person had just is either just left or is leaving a karmic situation. All right, look at their heart underneath it. They're sitting over it. This is the time, one of those timepieces. I can't remember, the hourglass. They're sitting on top of the hourglass and knowing that this is not going to change, right? This whole thing isn't going to change, but they can walk away. They can fly away. But they don't feel like they can because seemingly they don't remember they have wings. And they've been sitting on top of this pedestal for a long, long time, okay? With their bunch of excuses, with, you know, their attempts in justifying what has taken place is what I just heard, all right? All right, so I'm sorry. I meant to just keep deep knowing. I don't know why I picked up again. I feel like for this person, they are so focused on their emotional loss and, you know, getting out of feeling that heartbreak, out of feeling that loss, right? They want to come out of feeling that. You know, when the enlightenment is coming in for them, it's kind of like taking place, you know, of the emotional pain this person's feeling. This is also to keep them in their deep knowing, right? This is what is being cultivated. But I also feel like this person they are downloading so much truth, so much truth, and it's all new. And, you know, there's a cycle of, you know, throwing out the trash and, you know, making room and bringing in the new. This person, I feel, they're kind of slightly confused because there's so much information coming in. It's kind of like, you know, they're sitting there and, you know, the conveyor belt of ideas and a conveyor belt of newness, you know, of items, you know, thoughts, actions, you know, is coming through, and all they have to do is, like, you know, nod or, you know, just look, right? Being observant of it. And this person is being trained to be open to what comes next so that they are interacting with what's on the conveyor belt, all right? So without even realizing it, they are being opened to accept new changes. I heard new dialects. Maybe there's some of them are moving to a different country, you know, starting a new life in a different culture. All this is to train your person into relying on their deep knowing and to come through this new beginning, okay? To trust this new beginning, all right? So this person, I feel, is in deep, deep, deep transition right now. Wow. Okay, so let's see. What are they focused on? I feel like that's what they're focused on. I have this list of questions, and I find it so amazing when, you know, Spirit answers them before I even ask it, kind of thing. All right, so what do they feel about your connection? So your person is obviously under a lot of, you know, scholar energies. The Hermit, this is what I'm gathering. Yeah, and they're cocooning into a butterfly. So what are they focused on right now? Spirit, what is this person focused on right now? Let me get it from the Rider-Waite, and then we'll expand. What is this person focused on right now, Spirit? I just saw 10 of Wands. This person is so, wow, 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person is, I mean, just hands down, just, I feel like they're tired, and you know, their eyes are fixed on this conveyor belt of what they can do, what they can do. They've been rendered, I don't want to say helpless, that's not the word. You know, they are brought to their knees to this place and time so that they will do nothing else but to cultivate their strength to come through this, to come to, to rely on their deep knowing and to come to their next chapter unscathed. All right, that's what I just heard. So what are they focused on? What are they focused on? What is this person focused on? Wow, nice. They're focused on letting go, you guys. Wow, this is active, right? This person's let go. They have let go. You know, their hands are no longer on the pentacles. You know, this person could have, oh, my head's spinning. They could have just moved locations, houses, apartments, a job difference. This is what I'm hearing. And like their security. Yeah. Their security, the false sense of security is been stripped away, taken away, and oh, my head's really light. Yeah. This person has been very traditional in the past, all right? And even if they weren't coming from a place of lack, something about their environment was making them, I was hearing rely on it, that maybe they were, more caught up being a people pleaser than they are now, that they were not authentic, that they were not living up to their authentic truths, all right? And this has been taken from them. This has been taken from them and stripped. Can we get another card on that, Spirit? Yeah. This is about their security and self-love. This is about them bringing them down to their knees because they were in a place of indecision for a long, long time. And I feel like for this person that they had spiritual prowess aside from yours, okay? That this person is gifted with spiritual gifts, and they weren't recognizing them, okay? Because they were so caught up in their 3D, I heard a 3D mess, with their security, what made them feel so secure on the earthly range, on the earthly level. Okay? That's what I just heard. All right. So, where are they spiritually? Where's this person at spiritually? Where are they at spiritually? For some of them, I heard they started praying. They started the conversation with the divine, that they're open to speak in the fifth dimension, to their angelic realm, to you maybe. That they're opened up to their spirituality, that they're opening up to forces that can't be seen, like love. Wow. Whoa. Nice. Yeah, that's what I just heard. Wow, look at this. And then action was underneath it. Movement needed. And passion is in reverse. Okay. Your person is focused on love. Your person is focused on coming out of this emotional loss that they're feeling. All right? That can be an attachment to material goods. Could have been attachment to, a relationship that doesn't serve them anymore. That could, it could be from like an extended family kind of thing. That's what I just heard. But your person is feeling so sad, all right? And they need to be ignited by passion in order to take action. Did you catch that? They need to be ignited by passion in order to take action. And this is what it's coming down to, though. Do you understand? So Spirit is activating this person to rely on their deep inner knowing through their inner confidence and what their worth is, okay? And because their passion has been strucken down, you know, it's upside down right now, right? This person is kind of like filtering and sorting through their losses, you know, what I'm feeling for this person at this time, whatever they're trying to, you know, redirect, whatever remnants, residuals, you know, pieces they have in their hands can't be rebuilt, all right? The tower moment's already come down for this person, I feel, and hard as might as they try to, you know, repair what's, you know, in pieces now, it's not happening because they are being, their passion has been depleted so that they can build up anew while trusting their inner knowing to rebuild themselves up, okay? This person, I feel, may be rebuilding everything on the outside right now, right? Because their emotional pain is so great on the inside that they're actually looking outside to see what they can fix, what more they can fix on the outside before they go even deeper within, okay? Does that make sense? I feel like this is exactly where the divine has put them so that they can rely on their own inner knowing, so they can come forth with their own actions, you know, with their rebirthing their own passion within themselves, right? Untouched, unlike anything else they've ever experienced up until now, okay? This is what I'm hearing. Wow. This is so beautiful. This just reminded me of this reading I just did, where, you know, your person was trying to find balance and manifest that balance within themselves with their divine energies, okay? And this is what this card reminded me of just now. Okay, so let's see where your person is at on the 3D level. Spirit, where is this person at on the 3D level? Yeah, there's denial energies around them. Where is this person at on the 3D level? The history card in reverse just came out, and the person might be leaving a karmic situation, okay? Yeah, it's divine masculine. All right, let's see. What's happening to your person on the 3D level? Spirit, can you tell us what this person is experiencing on the 3D level? What are they focused on in the 3D level? What energies is coming at them at the 3D level? Okay, all right, so that's all I'm going to take. This card fell out first. So legal just came out, and it's in reverse. So I'm feeling this person has finally had some relief in the financial quadrant, okay? Like if they file papers for separation or divorce, that is coming through. Yeah, I'm hearing paperwork underneath the covers is what I just heard. You know, there's stuff happening. There's red tape going on. There's legalities being fought and sorted. And I feel like this person is freed from that. Okay? I feel like this is a relief. I feel a lot of relief with this. Like, relief is happening. And then, hold on. Ooh, you guys! Divine Masculine is out. That's under action, okay? Because I was going to lift this card up first, and then I found myself doing this first. So, wow. Happiness is under love, all right? And this is birthing the Divine Masculine into their own inner knowing. Do you see how this is all yellow? Okay, this is in their solar chakra. And this says wholeness, overjoyed, and smiling. This is birthing your new divine masculine. Remember I was talking about how this person is, you know, rebirthing their passion, because they're not in a passionate state right now. This is their inner knowing is going to bring them into their joy center. They're going to connect with that, you know, through love, right? That's ultimately, this is what they want. They want love. They want to stop feeling this emotional loss, and that's the border of that card is in green. All right, love is here. Your person knows this. The divine masculine knows this, and they are connecting in their joy center in order to ignite their passion, right? As they rely on their inner knowing, and this will spur on action. So what kind of action is this person going to take? Oh my God, you guys, look! Twin Flames is on the bottom. It's in reverse. And this card was on top of it. What is this? This is drastic. It says extreme, harsh, and cut off. They're both in reverse. Your person knows, the divine masculine knows, that they have to take care of this, that they have to bring all their focus and determination into addressing this emotional loss they're feeling. Okay, they're feeling pretty bad. That's what I'm picking up on. And this is part of their journey, right? They're on their journey. Wow. And I feel like that cutoff from their financial state, or their legality state, their justice state, has everything to do with the emotional loss. I'm going to get one card and see how that relates. Spirit, can you tell us how the Four of Pentacles relates to the emotional loss with the divine masculine? How does that connect, Spirit? Thank you. Wow, yeah. It's all for letting go. All right, this person, this is a very painful ending for where they're at. Yeah. They are welcoming this relief as they are letting go. I feel like for some of them, their financial upheaval was tied to this letting go. But this letting go had everything to do with teaching your person about their own worth, and, you know, their emotional loss was, you know, how willing were they to let this go. All right, because it's all within, you know, their highest self is to let, my head's spinning, to let this situation go. But this person had a hard time letting that go, and I feel as they have, this is tied in to make certain that they go after their own reach, that they create their own joy and happiness, that they go after and cook up their own joy and happiness and connect with, you know, love and what's going to bring them passion, you know, what's going to reignite their passion, what's going to bring them back to life. All right. And first and foremost, that is upon them, right? They have to learn how to bring this to themselves, you know, how to heal themselves, how to make room for, you know, your connection. Wow, this pink heart is really shining. I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it's just glistening from where I'm at. All right, I don't know if you can see. Gosh darn, it's gorgeous. Woohoo! And all right, let's see about what was I gonna say? So what do they feel about your connection right now? What do they feel about your connection right now? Let's see. I want to take it from here. How do they feel about your connection right now? What are their feelings about your connection right now? I just saw clashing in reverse. You guys are definitely not talking. And it seems like the energies, I just saw emotional whirlwind. The energies that this divine masculine is in, there's a karmic energy around them, okay? which is an obstacle for some. Yeah, I saw trapped. But you got to remember, this is making your person, they want to stop feeling this emotional loss. I feel they are doing everything they can in order to come up from this loss and to go after their new chapter, their new beginning, you know? And that's why they're taking the chance and believing in their own inner knowing. All right, so what are they focused on? Did I ask that already? Oh, what do they feel about your connection? What do they feel about your connection at this time? Wow. Wow. They're in despair. They're pretending. And then there's a fantasy in reverse. All right. So what do they feel about your connection? There's despair here. And they're also going through an emotional loss there. Your person does not feel like there's anybody there at the end of this tunnel, all right? They are most concerned with coming through this emotional loss they're feeling. They're in such despair, and they're not using your connection as a consolation prize, right? So therefore, they're not saying, you know, oh, well, I can come to my divine feminine after, you know, I get through with this. That's not the thought process here, okay? Very important that you, for those of you that's resonating with, very important that you actually come into terms with that, all right? You are not a consolation prize. This person is coming through all this in order to get to himself first, in order to heal himself first, in order to come home to himself or herself first, okay? And come home to themselves first. That's first home. That's first base. That's first home. That's their first home, okay? That's because if they're coming running over to you automatically immediately after they finish quote unquote healing or, you know, coming through the emotional loss, they still have a lot of reconstruction to do, okay? They still have a lot to, you know, a lot of new buildings to erect, you know. My head is so light. Yeah, there's a lot of work involved, you know, many more steps before they jump right over to, you know, onto your boat, okay? I'm gonna see what this pretend card is about shortly. I just heard, though, for some of you that, you know, your divine masculine is actually kind of coining both connections and blanketing both of these under despair. My voice is going. Because this person is so emotionally tired and fatigued and in such need of rest, okay? They're almost like running against themselves, all right? They're running out of breath is what I'm feeling, and it's taking every ounce of their energy in order to hide their despair, to think that maybe you're not there, okay? And it's killing them to think that, you know, I feel like for some of them that they, you know, didn't leave you guys in a good place, you know, that they did things that they wish they didn't. And yeah, a lot of remorse. So there's like a big blanket of sorrow and doom covering this. Okay, that's what I just felt. I'll see what that pretend card is about shortly. And that fantasy in reverse, I feel like this is, you know, your divine masculine. You know, you are such a fantasy for them. Your chemistry is unreal. They think about you whether they choose to or not, you know. And I feel like for a lot of the time they have tried to, you know, nix your connection, you know, try to work away from your connection, but it didn't do them really any good. Let's see what that pretend card is about. Spirit, what is that pretend card? What is this pretend card? I just saw 9 of Pentacles in reverse. For some of them, it was denying their own independence, okay? Denying their own freedom. Maybe for the golden coin, maybe just to appear as though they were secure and fine. but they're not. All right, justice is coming. Justice is here. Wow, this came up again. Yes. For this person, I feel they had a lot of trouble choosing. All right, it was a lot of trouble choosing what was better for them, that they were supposed to leave this situation sooner than they had, but they didn't. All right, and that's what was causing a lot of their grief and, you know, sleepless nights. And a lot of them, this card just kind of popped out on its own. A lot of them were shooting themselves in the foot, right? And this is where that blanket statement is coming in, because this person is really used to self-sabotage, okay? It's so easy to throw a blanket over something that you don't want to look at, or to really discover the truths, you know, thereof. It's easier to throw a blanket on over something, right? And especially with this person who is super conditioned in their own way of self-sabotage, all right? Oh God, this person I'm feeling is massive regret. So sorry that they've done what they've done. You know, had they looked at the situation earlier, you know, they feel like they, you know, had they done this, you know, would have been a certain way. Had they done that, you know, but ultimately, you can't fight spirit, right? This spirit has brought your person unto this very spot in order so that they can do nothing but to trust themselves and to bring themselves back up, to push themselves up, to push themselves up, to push themselves up. All right, let's see. What were we talking about? Sorry guys, I lost my spot. What was I saying? What do they feel about your connection? Oh, yeah. I was going to get a card on the pretend. What's the card on the pretend, Spirit? Wow. Ooh, yeah. This is the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is the karmic energy. And yeah, so I feel your person has been wearing a mask around the karmic for a long time, and maybe this is what the karmic fell in love with, the huge mask that might have just recently come off. All right, yeah, because we got the Four of Wands on this side. This is actually your person at one point or another thought that this Queen of Wands was it, was you, was the one, and oh, my third eye. Yeah, your person's third eye's been open to the fact that this person is not it. I heard the word trash. Your person is realizing what is good for them, and what is authentic and what is not, what is true, which is false. All right, very, very clear. And yeah, your person's really devastated that they thought this was the end. They thought this was the one. You know, this person is not usually wrong, and they don't usually get told that they're wrong about something, especially for something as important as a I heard love object. Okay. Maybe for some of them that this person was objectifying, you know, who their significant other was. All right. And if that's the case, then they would have done this to this person, you know, and or you, had you been in this space. This person had to be in this particular circumstance in order to trust in their own divine inner knowing. Okay. And I feel like for some of you, remember the divine, it was a feminine energy that was in reverse earlier in another deck, that was warning us of this energy that's here with your person, okay? But I feel like this is all to help everyone going on. So do you see the fantasy card as the same direction as the Queen of Wands? Your person, like it or not, they really thought, you know, this was the one. They did, because, you know, back then they were a different person. They were more, you know, an extension of this, right? Because this came into their lives. They attracted this into their lives in order to help them heal, you know, where they're at right now. All right, let's see. I wanted to get a card in that pretend. I feel like that pretend, because your person had thought they met the one, but that mask never fell off until maybe now. All right. Yeah, my head's getting really light. Yeah. So your person is having to pretend this in front of the Queen of Wands. Okay. For some of you as well, I heard that this person, your person, was the main provider for the Queen of Wands, okay? And somewhere along the way, I don't know, it was like a payback kind of thing. This is what I'm hearing. Like, maybe he was supposed to pay her back, or she was supposed to pay him back. And they're worried about what other family members would say behind their backs, okay? That's what I just heard. As if that factor really matters, but it obviously plays some kind of significance in some of your experiences, okay? All right. So, wow, yeah. More regrettable feelings. More sorrow. What do they feel about your connection? 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 Past life just showed up, and it's... I feel like this energy is quite the obstacle energy at this time, okay? Yeah. For some of you, there was a long-standing relationship, almost like a marriage if they weren't already married. Does that make sense? You know, like, what do you call that? What do you call that when you live with someone for a long time? All right, let's see. What's this? Wow. Not over. It's in reverse. That was a divine masculine. What are they... How do they feel about your connection? How do they feel about your connection? Wow. They can't sleep. Wow, this showed up again. Insomnia is in reverse. For some of you, I feel like they are so obsessed. They're obsessed with thoughts of you, with their fantasies of you, with, you know, their memories of you. Wow, we have accidental love in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like their prime focus is literally, you know, ridding this feeling, healing from this emotional loss, all right? Filling that void in their hearts. For some of them, I feel like they're panicking about it, but at the same time, the divine isn't allowing for anything else to happen except to make them rely on their own intuition and listen to their own deep, you know, the deepest inner knowing. Okay? That's what I just heard. So, what do they want with your connection? What do they want with your connection? What do they want with your connection? They know you guys are in separation right now. This is distance in reverse. Though you are separated in the 3D, for some of you, you guys already have a very strong connection in the 5D. I just saw 4411. Without doubting it, you might strengthen this piece with your divine masculine, okay? If you're in a twin flame, chances are you guys have a telepathic connection, and this is not your imagination. You rely on this and strengthen it and deepen it, okay? Because you have your divine masculine's deep inner knowing ignited and activated, okay? So you might want to do that. Can I get another card on what the Divine Masculine wants from this situation? Oh, yeah, you guys are clashing right now. So, because there's so many differences involved right now, you guys are in very different places. For some of you, your Divine Masculine is going to need an outlet to speak to you on the 5D, okay? They don't have anyone else on their level here. This is what I'm feeling. And they're not sharing this experience with anyone else, all right? They're having to pretend around their karmic other, and they are under a lot. So there's not a lot that, you know, a lot more that they can afford to just kind of, you know, give away, do away with kind of thing. Everything is kind of measured right now, you know, because they're in such a tentative state, okay? Wow, you guys, look at this heart song. There's heart song. Because ultimately, you guys have your own heart song, all right? You guys have your own exclusive communication, connection, unlike any other, all right? Only things that you know about. Wow, look at this. Inner knowing, telepathy, and intuition. I wasn't even reading that when I was saying all this. Be in your heart space. That's where your Divine Masculine is at, okay? And reach them in their heart space, all right? Give them, offer them, you know, healing vibrations, clarity vibrations, courage, you know, strength in all their inner knowing. You can do all this telepathically on the 5th dimension, okay? And chances are, you're the divine feminine, sorry, you know, you have, Spirit has made you learn, you know, and educated you in this regard, all right? In the 5th dimensional space and gifts. This is what I just heard. So, chances are, you guys are separated. What does your person want to say to you in the 5th dimension? What does this person want to say to you? Okay, this card's sticking straight up. I'll keep that. What does your person want to tell you? Wow. That card just flipped out on its own. I don't know if you saw that. I'm going to take one more. Okay, I'll take 2. All right. I know this isn't fair. It's in reverse. Your person is... I know they're saying, I know this isn't fair, but I also feel like they're saying this about their own situation. Notice this, both of these cards are in reverse. I feel like they are more empathetic because of the situation they've been in, all right? They have had to connect in their emotions with their physical world, all right? They have had to strike they had to strike a balance there. So therefore, they had to come through this and feel everything between, you know, it's almost like a bridge, right? Bridging their emotions against their material world, all right? So they are privy to this piece, to this new feeling, this new perspective, all right? They've bridged the truth on this, and they have to go through this. I just keep hearing this. They have to go through this. This is specifically carved for them and divinely designed for them so that they can rely on their deep inner knowing to go within, to own their value, to know their value, to own their courage, to step into their power, all right, which is in their heart space. I regret my poor choices. This person is... My hand's getting hot. It's like overthinking their feelings, first of all, but this situation has allowed them to feel their thoughts, feel their feelings, and, you know, the nebulous kind of, you know, thoughts of, you know, neither here nor there, that was, you know, that they busied their minds with, right, because they didn't want to feel. This is the first time that this person is Heartbreak's one thing, but when it is a spiritual connection, is tied in with that, that brings in a whole other gate of accountability, right? This person is realizing this. They are realizing their poor choices that they made, that maybe they stayed too long here, you know, and didn't look sooner at what they could have, you know, done better, corrected, you know, to be in their truth, to be in their truth of what they deserve, right? They didn't leave this sooner, so they felt like maybe they deserved to have this heartbreak, right? They see things differently now. I don't know if you can see that. Wow, it's cool. And then these two cards, that was on the bottom of the deck, and then there's this. Do you still feel my presence? And then we have, I am so proud of you in reverse. Okay, so I'm getting chills. Remember I was talking about your special telepathic connection, okay? Unlike any other, you guys were given the special gift exclusively to your connection. And, you know, your person has tried, if not trying, you know, to contact you in the 5D, all right? That, you know, you're feeling like those, maybe, you know, all of a sudden, you know, you're cooking or something, or getting a glass of water, and you're feeling this weird sexual urge out of nowhere, you know, and you know it's not you. That's your person, all right? And it's saying, I'm so proud of you. Your person needs you to stay grounded, okay? They need you to stay elevated, because what you do benefits them, all right? And their higher self is basically thanking you, because their 3D self is, you know, nowhere near that. They're so stuck in despair. They can't see that spiritual piece in the 3D, but in their 5D, they do. And they're thanking you, okay? What are some hidden truths that this person want to tell you? Because obviously you guys aren't in communication right now, and what are some hidden truths that this person just wants to tell you but can't tell you in the 3D, obviously? What are some messages that your person wants to tell you? Some hidden messages. Wow. We got one. So many things remind me of you. All right, so you guys aren't in communication. That's plenty clear. You have to know that your person is thinking of you, no matter where they turn, where they go. Everything reminds them of you. That's what I just heard. Because for a lot of them, I feel like they were trying to, like, you know, close the book and, you know, just kind of draw the blinds and, you know, was trying to shake this connection left and right, and they couldn't. You know, they would look on television, you know, like a number sequences would you know, would move them, would touch them. It's kind of like, well, why am I seeing 1234? You know, what does that mean, right? Those are the sequence and numbers and in increase, right? Shows progress, right? This is the signs and synchronicities that your person is coming to, and they're trying to make sense of it. And bottom line is that they know these signs and synchronicities reminds them of you. Never mind, you know, the collection of fantasies and, you know, and old communications you guys used to have, right? Let's see, what else? So I feel like a lot of them maybe, you know, going through dark night or about to go through dark night, some kind of dark night. Let's see what they want to tell you. I fear that you will reject me. So that was going on with the pretend card we were talking about earlier, that, you know, this person was throwing a blanket statement over, you know, your connection. They're also afraid of rejection, okay? And I just saw the card, you know, I'm different now. Your person has gone through a lot of changes. A lot of changes. And it's almost like saying, you know, you might be receiving a new love. It's almost like, are you going to recognize this person after they're done with their changes? I mean, they're going to be so sparkly, radiantly new, and are you going to recognize them, right? Because they're nowhere the person that they used to be. That's what I just heard. Woo. Wow, yeah. This is a chunk of thoughts that just came out. We have, I need to focus on my healing, which is in reverse. And yeah, clearly that's apropos, right? I can still see you standing there. Yeah. I'm seeing someone in the doorway, a silhouette. And your person's just admiring you, your shape, the way the light's hitting your skin, the way your skin's glistening, and a twinkle in your eye kind of thing. Okay, that's what I just saw and felt. I understand you better now. Yeah, your person's going through a lot of changes. Changes unbeknownst to them almost, and they're in transition. They're in transition, and they're connecting with what you're thinking and what you're feeling. All right, that's what I just heard. I couldn't tell you face to face. So you got to remember, this person was wearing a different mask, you know, at the time when you guys were together, all right? Because clearly you guys are not speaking right now. And even if you are, wow, the DM light just went out, you know, even if you are, wow, you guys, I just noticed my spirit quartz fell over. Yeah. Your person's under a lot, you know, forces unseen that's helping this person stand up strong and keep in with their inner knowing, right? Because you got to remember, everything around them is on the ground. It's in dust. I mean, I saw the Four of Pentacles, you know, in reverse, the passions laying in reverse, you know. It's like this person is basically kept up, you know, to swim upstream and, you know, gasping for air. Oh, my head just went really light. Yeah, they are in no shape or form to tell you anything face to face. That's what I just heard. And then this was, I want to tell you so many things. Oh my gosh. Yes. Listen to the birds singing. Yeah. Divine Feminines, really look into your special communication with your person, okay? They are talking to you in the 5D, I feel. We got a couple of cards, you know, confirming that earlier. All right, let's move on, and I'm going to get a couple of cards from the Messages of Love deck, and then I'm going to get a couple from their heart space, and finish it out with some messages and advice from your guides and angels. I'm going to close it up from there, okay? All right, so let's see. What other messages do they have for you? Wow, acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Okay. Yeah, they really want you to... They really want you to have this message. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. All right. What is this? Rejection is protection. Separation is protection. Is that, yeah. Woo. Wow. Okay. Your person is under a lot. Wow, finances came out again. Financial challenges are affecting this connection, and this came out like this. So as I've said, I feel like relief is coming, okay? Relief is here for this person. This is why they're able to start coming up into their emotional, you know, to comprehend this emotional loss and what to do about it, all right? So there's some relief here for your person financially. Yeah, mastery came out in reverse. You've learned the spiritual lesson. And that came out on the divine masculine side, okay? Your person is still coming through this transformation, and it's a huge one. They're right in the middle of it. They're gaining self-mastery. They're gaining self-insight by accepting their deep inner knowing, all right? And then this card felt right in front of me, face up. And it says, go slow. Take time to get to know each other. So when this person does bounce back from this emotional loss, you're going to have to go slow, okay? And when as they are coming through their They're healing right now. You know, when you talk to them in the 5D, when you reach them in the 5D, when you connect with them in the 5D, Spirit's also saying, please go slow. This person can only handle certain measured countenances right now. That's what I just heard, okay? You need to move slow. You need to move gently. Move ever so gently. All right? Kit gloves. That's what I just heard. All right, let's get a card from their heart space, where they are. You know what? I wanted to get a card to see where they are in their passion space for you. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do this because, you know, their passionate nature is turned over right now. I mean, they're kind of passionless. And as I said that, the secret admirer card just came out. All right. What is their passion space for you? What is their passion? Wow. That barely dropped out. And it said reunion, you guys. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah. Reunion. Oh, my head's really light. Yes. So they have reunion and they're thinking of reuniting with you, but they can't get there yet, okay? There's a lot of steps to come through, and you're gonna have to be gentle and slow with this person after all. But they want to come back together with you. They want to come back together with you, okay? Wow, beautiful. Let's see what's in their heart space. Where's my deck? What's in this person's heart space for you? What does this person want to tell you from their heart space at this time? Spirit, what does this person want to tell in the heart space? Okay, let's see. They have a lot of feelings for you because these cards were all in one direction, but notice this chunk that's in the middle, all right? Their feelings for you are true and deep, but they cannot address them right now, all right? Ooh, look at this. I flipped it over and it says sexual union. Oh my God. And power. Yeah, you are so in their heart space. You are so in their beings, but they cannot come to you right now, all right? But know that your connection has a lot of power. And you know, there's a sexual union drawing you both together. Your chemistry is something else. All right, I'm hearing this is what Spirit wants to tell you, because these cards were the way they were and after shuffle, okay? So yes, rest in the fact that your connection is untouchable. There's a lot of power in your connection. There is like super world powers in your connection, is what I just heard. I'm going to read this out loud. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And we have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are the one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. All right, I feel... You have to trust in the power of your connection, okay? That's just it. You got to trust in the power of your connection. Just as your person is being made to trust in their deep inner knowing, you, Divine Feminine, as you have paved the way for you, your person, and your connection, you have to trust the power of your connection, okay? The power of connection that you are paving for you and your twin, for you and your divine counterpart, for you and your true love, for your true soul connection, okay? Your true stardust other, all right? Wow, wow, wow. Divine other. That is so beautiful. All right. I was going to get a card from your angels, but oh, heck, why not, right? Spirit, can we get one last card of advice? Can we get one last card of advice or a message for the person watching? Okay. Wow. It says improving health, and it's in reverse. All right. I'm surprised to hear this. So I'm gonna get another card on this real quick. Improving health. Okay, all right. So improving. Okay, all right. So improving health came over the passion card. All right. And it went over the go slow. Your person needs a lot of gentleness right now to reignite this person's joy, passion, sexiness, you know, chemistry, magic within themselves. You know, it's like turning up their light, turning up their souls, okay? Turning up their light. And this is peaceful resolution, and we have recovery, and then there says no need to worry in reverse. All right, Divine Feminine, I'm hearing this message is for you, that you need to stay in your elevated place. You need to trust in your inner knowing. The thing is that by your example in vibration, by the example you are offering, you know, in the energetic space, you are offering this peaceful resolution for you and your person. You are offering your person recovery from the situation they're under, okay? And because that, you know, they are an extension of you, and you are an extension of them. Do you understand? And, you know, Spirit's saying do not worry. There's no need to worry. The thing is that this card is in reverse, which tells me this is a co-creating message, you know, for you, Divine Feminine, that you need to stay in your elevated place, that you need to stay in your place of trust, you know, trusting the process, trusting the inner knowing, having your third eye fired up, you know, where you have the line of sight in all your situations with the perspective of the divine. Did you understand that? I hope you did, because I'm losing my voice. All right. I hope that helped. I really, really do. If it did, please help me build my channel. I would so appreciate that. It's like an energetic exchange, right? You can like, describe. You can like, subscribe, and comment. And I have my services available on my Etsy under Divine Goddess V6, and there's content available as well on my Instagram. I would love it if you help me build my channel and offer me your support in energetic exchange. All right. Hope you can join me next time, and in the meantime, make bright your light. Make bright your light. Make bright your light. Make brighter your light. See you next time.